wonderful trip. So I'm going to show you some clips of what I got today, and I had already pre-packed quite a bit in once I went through my cart, got rid of some things that I really just didn't need, but I found one of two items that are on my wedding wish list to thrift. That is my Waterford crystal photo frame, and I'm still on the hunt for my Waterford flutes, like the champagne flutes. So today I spent roughly $35, which was a little bit more than I wanted to. I mean, obviously, who wants to spend more than 10 bucks, right? But today it was $35, and I will tell you, thrifting math is that Waterford photo frame that paid for the whole trip. And I'm so excited. Like, I can't wait to get home and show David. And we are getting married in Glacier National Park in October. I just know our photos are going to be absolutely stunning, and I cannot believe that I just found the photo frame that I've wanted to find specifically for one of our wedding photos, and I got it for less than $3. Let's check it out. So today it must have been like a wedding theme at the bins, because I found these really cute Mr. and Mrs. They're little, I'm going to use them for thank you cards. So they're blank inside. And I mean, I found the envelopes and the cards. So this was a great find. Again, it doesn't seem like much, but every little bit that you can save, whether it be $5, $10, we have a small wedding party as well. So it's not like we're going to need 50 to 100. And then I found this beauty. Now, I'll have to look it up again to get more information on her, but I know that when I was in the store, another person stopped and asked me if I was going to get it because she loved it as well. And I do know I looked it up and it retails for $35. So I said, no, I'm actually going to take this one with a couple little milk glass. They're not butter pats, they're like the teacup plates. So I have a set of these. So I found two, and then I found this little Precious Moments little mini collector plate. And then really cute. We were just in Hobby Lobby the other day, and I told my fiance, because I have a very Beauty and the Beast inspired studio. He created my wall space for me, and he built all of my bookshelves back here. But I couldn't believe it. Today I found an actual brass one. So not the faux brass, like legit brass. Found this really cute wooden base. This would be really cute as a trinket tray to hold your soaps in your bathroom. Would also be really pretty to do the white sand wax and use it as a candle. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to stage and utilize this, but this will most likely end up on the website, not so much Whatnot. I found this little jar. This was really, really cute. And I thought it would be really pretty for like a propagation piece. It would also work really well as a foil dish. You just have to get a little stopper for it. Really cute. May end up actually putting this on Whatnot. So this would be a great one. I always try to snag these. I have a house full of boys, and it's a men's wallet. And I don't think it's leather. I think it's like a faux leather. But again, it's one of those, you just kind of need it. And it lays flat. And I know that some men prefer their wallets to lay really, really flat instead of bulky. And so it fits in their back pocket with no problem. And so I snagged this. It'll definitely be on Whatnot, probably $1 start. So it will definitely be a great find. So I had to look these up because they were missing some markings. But whenever I looked them up, I ended up realizing that, and I've been wanting a pair of these. I almost was going to buy just a cheap pair off the TikTok shop, but I ended up finding a pair of Ray-Bans, and they're $192 retail. Again, found these at I call it my Getting store, but the Goodwill bins, and they have the actual like serial numbers here, and that's what I looked it up by. And yeah, so I just scored. This will be my fourth pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses that I have purchased from the Goodwill bins. And if you don't know, if you are in the Goodwill bins and you see a Ray-Bans
pair of glasses, even if the lens are all scratched up, you can go and get the lens replaced for right around $65. So if you're paying less than a dime for a pair of glasses, what's 65 bucks when it's $65 or 200? I'd go to 65 any day. So I literally picked up this little case just to like put the smaller trinkets that I was finding in so that I could keep up with them. And then lo and behold, there were the sunglasses. So I will be keeping these. We are doing all the things that newlywed married people do when you combine households, and that's organizing a lot of paperwork, things like that. And it's the little things, honestly, because to purchase these at Walmart, it's like $4.99, $7.99, but it's the like the file folder labels. And again, it's $5 or $7 that you don't have to spend. And I think I may have ended up paying like a quarter for these. When I'm at the Kitten store, I always look for items that I may or may not need, especially like office supplies and dividers. And I pick those up because you can use those for literally everything organization. So I found these labels, and I will definitely be using these as we organize and put together all the things paperwork. Every reseller knows you always need price tags. So I found another little packet of these. It's the just like the marking tags. I think these you can typically get either a couple bucks or so. But again, it's less than a dime at the Gitten store. Why not just snag it up there and save yourself a few dollars? Because the $7.99 earlier, the $2.99 here, that stuff adds up. We are doing for our wedding guest our luggage tags, and I ended up finding one already, which is really nice. And so it's brand new, literally no wrinkles, no anything. Super cute luggage tag. These are $8.99 on Etsy, and we needed a few of them. So again, $8.99, probably a dime at the Gitten store. Not a bad deal. Wooden spoon, because you never have too many. These always go really well on whatnot. Oh, this was really neat. This is like a wooden doll, and her feet move, and when she moves, her head moves. It's really cute, and you can tell. I mean, it's aged very much. It's solid wood, really, really cute. And this will go on. This will be listed on Whatnot for sure because I have a lot of primitive, loving customers over there. I found this really cute little case. So this is, I'm going to put some stickies on the back and adhere this to probably the side of my desk. But look at this. It did really well for holding these. And these are little stamps. And I love how it shows you what's on the back end of them. And I mean, I picked out the ones that I thought I would use. And I'm going to use these for personalizing thank you cards, things like that, when customers place orders. So I'm excited about these. This one says Merry Christmas. And if you know me, you know I absolutely love Christmas. Have a great day. This one says Happy Birthday. I'll be great on, and I have another Happy Birthday I found. It's a little more simple. And wishing you the happiest of holidays. Super cute. There's little stamps, little ways to make packaging a little more personal. And again, colors are next to perfect for our wedding. And I love that there's pearls in here that you can see. Well, and this will probably end up being in part of one of our welcome packages for wedding guests. Oh my gosh, probably really one of my favorite finds today was this little couple. How stinking cute. I don't know if it's like, there we go. Aren't they cute? It's like a little husband and wife, little bride and groom, and it's silver. So I mean, it's stamped, all the things. Super, super cute. Absolutely love it. I don't know where it's going to go. Probably on my bookshelf somewhere. For sales, those types of things. And then I also found, I always kind of pick these up. These are like those clear bra straps, just in case you need them. You never know. It's always good to have in your drawer. Oh, if you can't tell, I absolutely am obsessed with reading. And how cute is this? It's a little coffee cup bookmark, leather bookmark. Super cute. I know that many people like to collect the yarn or the sewing threads on the wooden spools. These are just super light, especially this green. The green and reds, you can do that around Christmas time. And then again, I like to get these. I use these all the time. It's just like a little wallet insert. However, you never have enough of them. I found a yellow one the other day and absolutely obsessed with it. Love it. Quite a few bundles. Again, these yarn, a yellow and white one over here. This is more for like what is it called? Knitting. And these are more for crocheting. So I'll have these little bundled up for you. Oh, and one thing I was so excited to get was my Waterford crystal photo frame. This thing has been on my list of to get, but I looked it up. They are still selling in stores for $225. And I did not want to spend $225 on a photo frame. And lo and behold, I found exactly what I've been hoping to find at the Goodwill bins. Literally paid maybe $2 for it. $2 instead of $225, I'll take it. Super excited. So now I am still on the hunt for the Waterford champagne flutes, and I would like to say I think today was an absolute success. So thank you guys for joining me, and until next time, keep those lists in hand and enjoy your Goodwill bins. Thanks.